I went to one of Thailand's most busy cities to explore one of its largest parks. Join me as I sample some unique traditional cuisines found only in Thailand and experience others I thought I would never try. Journey with me to see what a festival in Thailand has to offer.
So this is Lumpini Park, and I'm entering here for the first time, seeing what this is all about. There's been so much hype about this place. That there's monitor lizards and just a whole bunch of great scenery. This is massive. This is pretty amazing. There's all these lights strung out everywhere. So this isn't like your normal park. This is almost like a carnival. It's almost like a fair. There's so much to eat. Okay, I don't know how appetizing that looks. Oh my god, okay, these are oysters. I thought there was something else. So if you wanted to, you could go to the park and just enjoy a tub of oysters. Sorry, what is this? Sorry?
วิช่ายทอด
Oh,
Thailand วิช่ายทอด
okay, so this thing is pretty hot. I'm gonna try this out. It's chewy. Kapungkap. It's chewy, it's a little bit gelatinous, not too much flavoring. I think it'd go well if they had a dipping sauce.
Thai are masters of the sauces. They have their sauces down in this country. They are mainly made from fermented seafood like shrimp paste and fish paste, and usually incorporate three main flavor profiles: acid, sweetness, and savory. This is what adds a really nice balance to all their sauces. There's so many varieties of dumplings, and they all look so different. These dumplings are really cool because they got some wild colors. I've never seen some of these dumpling skins before. We're gonna try some of these pork balls out, see what they taste like, and see if they're any good.
So this looks interesting. Okay, I am gonna try these. These are supposed to be pork balls, and apparently there are some monkeys or some parrots. Okay, there's some birds up there. That is crazy. I don't know what's up there. There's some exotic stuff going on in this park. Okay, so I'm gonna try these pork balls, and I have an audience of some birds behind me. It has a crunchy texture. I kind of like it. I think it would be better if it was heated. But I do like how they put kaffir lime in it. It tastes almost like hummus, but in a porkier way. Yeah, I can really taste the kaffir lime. They take the kaffir lime from these leaves, and these leaves are deep fried, and I can feel that they just season most of the meat with it. And the leaves themselves taste pretty good. These are just leaf chips. They're not bad. They're crispy, and they're a little bit bitter, but I like that. Or I'm gonna try chili, just a deep fried chili. Yeah, that's really bad. That's just like fire in the mouth, and I don't even know why they put that in there. I think it's just for decoration. I don't think it's there to be eaten. That's pretty hot.
Okay, so this place is super festive, and there's just so much activity. A lot of people are just really enjoying their lives out here, and that's one thing I really noticed I really liked about countries like this. Different than from the States, there's a lot more, I would say personally, human connection. I would say social connection, especially with strangers that you don't know. And I don't know what that does, but I feel like that stimulates your mind a lot. Alright, so I just stumbled upon some of this raw crab, and sitting right next to it, some raw shrimp. Okay, so I don't really like how they're so close to each other. I didn't even know that was a thing that people ate. I thought you had to cook shrimp. Apparently here they eat it raw, but we got some raw crab, and that's a different matter. So I like how she's stacking everything up. She's building a pyramid of food. And yeah, she's really loading up on that soy sauce. I've never had a soy sauce soup before, but this is a first, and I'm gonna enjoy with some crab. So this is my second time trying raw crab, and I've had it once before in the north. That time it was amazing. I loved it. So I'm really excited about this because this is one of these dishes I really love in Thailand. So I'm gonna check it out, see what it's like.
I just got some crab, so we're gonna see what this crab tastes like. It's completely raw. It seems like it's just soaked in soy sauce, a load of sesame seeds. There's a lot of chilies here. There are claw bits. It looks like someone just like took this crab, chopped it all up, and just threw it with a whole bunch of soy sauce, garlic, and sesame seeds. So let's try this out. That is super strong. I don't know if I can finish that. I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into with this raw crab, but the meat just doesn't taste fresh. It feels like it's just disintegrating in my mouth. I don't know how long it's been out here. I don't know how fresh this is. Seems like it's loaded with a whole bunch of garlic. We got some chili over here, garlic. It's just like swimming in this soy sauce. I don't know what type of crab this is. It has like a really nice, pretty shell to it. Probably lived a nice life before this happened, but looks like there's a good chunk of meat over here. And let's try this out. I'm just gonna dip it in the sauce they gave me. Looks like a green sauce with a whole bunch of chili flakes. I'm gonna try this. You know, it's not bad with the chili sauce. I think the green sauce really cuts through all that, I don't know, like really seafoody taste to it. Before it was really heavy, but now it's pretty bearable. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, it's not bad. I'd say with that chili sauce, the green sauce, it makes a huge difference. It just has like a nice balance of acid, some lime. There was like just a subtle hint of chili. It's not overwhelming. Yeah, it makes up for it. However old this crab was, it tastes pretty good with it.
That sauce really helped the crab out a lot. Let's check out what else is around here. Okay, so believe it or not, these are actually sausages. These sausages are actually really small, squat, and they're almost like little meatballs. You know good crispy skin when you can see these like little bubbles everywhere? These bubbles are a good sign of some good pork skin. This is the ultimate potato chip. I would say it's almost like a kebab. I would give it a 10 for just style points. It's got good shape, nice chip. Okay, so this guy, I can tell, has been making these crepes for a long time because he is really good at it. First, he adds the batter and filling. He's cooking the whole thing using a lot of that oil to ladle it. It's really interesting what he does. This wok is not just a normal wok. This wok has a little dip in the middle that allows the oil to be collected in the center. He actually uses that to deep fry his batter. This thing was actually splattering so much oil everywhere. I'm actually shocked that he didn't get hit by himself, or maybe he's just used to it. But he's actually really good at using these spatulas almost like they're an extension of his hands. And then he adds some bean sprouts on there, and from there he's just constantly putting more oil on there just to get it to nice golden brown, and he folds them over. I've never seen a crepe that big before, or a wok that giant, just cooking so many of these crepes. So we come here and this dessert stall is just loaded with some desserts. They got a lot of different stuff, but I'm really interested in these little mochi balls, and these mochi balls are really common in Asia. I've had them in Tokyo, and I wasn't a big fan of them in Tokyo, but let's see how they are in Thailand, and they might be a little different, so let's check them out and see how they are.
Okay, so I'm standing in front of a mochi stand, and I've had this in Japan. I'm gonna try some mochi out. I got 5 of them. Looks like there's pandan, blueberry, sweet potato, durian, and it's like green tea. I've only had this one time in Japan. I'm gonna try the blueberry first. First of all, it seems like it's a little bit harder and more crustier than what I've had in Japan. Oh wow, that's really good. And it's definitely chewy. And it looks like it just deflated on me. It lost its shape completely. And inside, it looks like it's like some jelly pulp. It feels like there's like just a whole bunch of small little beads of flavor, and it just tastes like you have the granules of an actual fruit. I can see why there's a huge line for this. This is really good. This place has been packed all day, and there's so many people buying it. Now I'm gonna try the durian flavor. This one seems a lot softer than the last one I had, but let's see if this tastes anything like an actual durian. Wow. It's very pungent, like an actual durian. I can definitely taste the similarities, but this one tastes almost like a thick, chewy custard. And once you bite in these, they almost like immediately lose their shape. They're no longer round anymore. The taste is pretty good, but not as overwhelmingly in your face as a blueberry. This is a green tea. This is like a matcha green tea that's really bright green inside. It tastes just like matcha tea. It's good. It's kind of subtle in a way, but it's still good. I'm gonna try the pandan now. This one has a brighter green inside, and it's also a really mild taste. It's very custard-like. And last, the purple one, and this one is the taro root. I'm gonna try this out. And this one's good too. I think all this stuff is pretty good, but the one that really stood out to me was the blueberry. The blueberry was a hit for me. And if you're out here and you want to try something unique, try the blueberry mochi.
All that mochi has me craving something savory, so I'm gonna see if I can find something to hit the spot. I just stumbled upon this pot that's stewing some soup. I didn't know what this pot was, but I did notice this woman had a kettle. And this kettle is a special kettle because it's actually filled with blood, raw, real blood. And that deep brown color is just oxidized blood that's been simmering for hours. I can tell it's fresh just by the way it flows out. It's not coagulating, and the color is just this deep crimson red. This lady pours the blood into the ladle, and she steeps the blood and whisks it around just to keep it warm. But it's still not fully cooked. She then pours this into each bowl to give an additional boost of richness and extra flavor. I've never tried this before. It seems like this recipe is something that they've been cooking for a long time. I'm sure they know what they're doing because I trust the crowd that's been gathering and lined up for this. I'm gonna grab a bowl because this looks so irresistible. And when is the next time I'm gonna have some blood soup? I mean, this isn't something that I'm gonna find in Whole Foods. So let's give it a shot and see how it goes. I don't know what they did to flavor this, but there was a deep, rich, beefy flavor without the irony taste of blood. It's savory and delicious, but there's other ingredients that counters the blood. The noodles are springy and have the right resistance.
That's pretty delicious. Nice beefy flavor to it. You actually can't taste any of that blood. Even though that whole soup is completely made of blood, you actually don't taste any of the blood at all. It just tastes just like a hearty, almost beef stew. It's really flavorful, really nice. Yeah, it's delicious.
I would recommend it, and if I came back, I would probably pick up another bowl. Yeah, this place definitely delivers on their blood soup. I had an amazing time in this park with no expectations going in. But at the end, I found myself blown away at the range of foods and cultural richnesses of the city and its people. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you later.